Today on the program, we're going to be finishing up the Geo Tracker and getting my Yaris race car ready for the next race. At the time of filming right now, I am racing this Saturday, June 27th. It's a night race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It's open to the public, so if you guys want to come and say hi, come say hi. Before we start on race car stuff though, we need to finish this tracker, which involves a lot of wiring. Yeah. The garage door works again. I got a cool idea. I have this NES emulator right here, and the head unit I'm putting in has AV plugs in it, so I think it'd be really cool to hide this emulator somewhere in the dashboard so you can play period correct games for 1994 in your tracker. Oh my gosh, dude, it's a perfect fit. It was meant to be. Put in the head unit. Oh, dude. Oh, it's perfect. How I'm gonna make that work is I'm going to cut the plug off the end of this wire like that. This is the wire that goes to it. I'm gonna strip it back, and there should be a positive and a negative right there. Now just splice them in with the rest of the head unit. Okay, here is my positive to everything. Just gonna throw that in there. Yeah. All right, that turns on. Perfect. Good. All good. This one. Nice. Okay. Now, if I hit this button, all right, it turns on. I don't know how to change channels. I got the NES all set up, but there's one slight issue. I don't have an Android phone. This particular head unit, you can't change channels on the DVR TV side of the head unit without either the remote, which I lost years ago, or an Android cell phone. So whoever buys this, hopefully you have an Android phone so you can play video games in your truck. Sorry about that, I'm an iPhone guy. At this point in time, the tracker is done and it is listed for sale online, and I'm so happy with how it came out. Video and pictures do not do the metal flake justice. This is so sparkly and it came out so beautiful. I'm so happy with it, and I'm really excited for this to go on to a new home. So there'll be some information to where you can buy it down in the description of this video. Congratulations to whoever buys it. At the time of filming right now, it hasn't been sold yet, so click the link before it's gone. But enough about the tracker, it's time to get the Yaris ready for the next race. We are back working on the Yaris. I printed this elbow tube, which is perfect to mount an air filter on. I really haven't been driving this car because I don't have an air filter hooked up to the supercharger. So today, we're gonna fix that. Really tight in here. But I can just barely fit that right there. This is a pretty snug fit, so I think this is probably an unnecessary step, but I am gonna put a couple self-tappers in here like that to make sure this really stays in place. Now that the supercharger is good to go and ready to make boost properly, let's add an aftermarket dash gauge cluster thing to be able to see how much boost our supercharger actually makes. I saw other people in some Yaris groups using this cool little OBD2 dashboard, and I'm so happy with it. So I picked one up and I am so happy with it. You can do so much stuff with this dash, and we'll go into that in another video where I show you all the programmable features, because there's a lot to it and you can do a lot with it. But for right now, let's rev our supercharger. I gotta adjust the boost parameter settings because when this is at full boost, it says it's over torqued on this secondary dash thing. So I do have to adjust some of the parameters to get fully accurate boost readings. But again, like I said, they'll be in a different video because it's really, there's a lot that goes to it. There's something loose in the driver's side, suspension or axle setup. I figured it out. I went to jack up the car and I noticed that the top hat of my coilover, see it's way deep in here, up about, let's say 3-4 millimeters. And then over here, it's sitting where it's supposed to be sitting. And then if I drop the car kind of hard, right? See that? And yeah, that's super loose. I might have figured out what's wrong. My sway bar end link was really it was unbalanced. I had a lot of play right here, a lot of play down there. By this bar spinning and it pushed itself up. Put the knuckle back in and put some pressure on the control arm and see if that fixed the problem. I don't know. The suspension together, good enough. It's safe. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. I want to add some aftermarket sway bars to the front and the rear, and then from there, I really want to get a professional alignment done. The alignment on it is decent for a home alignment with no toe plates and no calibration or whatever. It's good enough, but once I add the sway bars in and kind of set up a relatively permanent suspension setup for this car, I want to get it professionally aligned. Right now, it doesn't seem to me to make the most sense to have it professionally aligned if I'm going to be adding more suspension components in the near future. You know, it's just kind of doing it twice. But from there, I think we're pretty much ready to race. The car's not perfect, but it's an ongoing project and I'm ready to get out there on the track. This upcoming race that I'm competing in is the first race in this new class. This car has been competing in HS class for a while now, and we got booted out of HS class, so now we are competing in XP class, which gives us a lot more freedom. So after this race, we're going to be adding a lot more power and a lot more crazy mods. My goal is to twin charge this Yaris, so alongside my supercharger, it will also be turboed. I want to do a lot more aggressive, Pikes Peak style aero on this thing and strip it down even more. I didn't film it, but I pulled my windshield wiper motor out and my windshield wipers off to save about a pound. So with all that being said, I'm gonna wrap things up here. I'm excited to see you guys at the race. The next video you'll see on this channel is from the race, and wish me luck. I hope it's gonna go good. I'm really excited, and I'm excited to see everyone there. So yeah, bye. See you on Saturday.